Good evening, everyone. We'll start with the store ledger. So store ledger, it means recording the transactions which are related to your material transport. Material transport in the sense from store or go down to your manufacturing unit, manufacturing facility. So it's vendors you're getting, materials you're storing somewhere, like maybe in stores or godowns. From there, you're transferring to the production units. Whenever there is a need for raw materials in production unit, those many units you're transferring from store to manufacturing. That is your store ledger. That is the work of your store manager, who has to enter all the details in the store ledger. Store ledger can be maintained manually, or you can maintain that in the computer, like with some softwares. You can do it. Okay. So usually in store ledger, what are the things you are going to enter? The first thing, if you have purchased any raw materials from some vendor. So what they'll do, they'll dispatch. Vendor will dispatch the materials and you receive the material and store in your godown or stores. From there, whenever the production unit needs some materials, raw materials, you're going to transfer it. You're going to supply those materials to production units. So first thing, any purchases or receipts you have to mention in store ledger. Second, any issue from store to your actual manufacturing unit, that, and how much is the balance left in your store, right? For example, you have purchased 1,000 units and you have issued 400 units. So how much is the balance left? 600 units. So that you have to mention. Okay, this is the basic of your store ledger. So we will see the store ledger format with the question itself. I'll show you first. See, the store ledger format should be like this. Any company's name you have to mention on the top. Store ledger for the month or year, whatever they mention in the question, you have to mention that. And the format is, first one is date column, particular column. In receipts, 3 different columns. One is unit, rate per unit, amount. Similarly, in issue also, units, rate per unit, amount. In balance, unit, rate per unit, and amount. Same thing will be maintained. And it is the format of your store ledger. Usually, in some of the store ledger, there will be one more column after this particular, where you will mention the invoice numbers or purchase order numbers, everything for your reference, future reference. So there may be one more column also. For your exam purpose, this is fine. So we will see the question. Here they have mentioned the transactions which occur during the month of Jan, Feb and March of 2023. Some of the purchases and some of the issues. And remember, you will get the purchase per rate, per unit rate. For issue, which method you're following, based on that, you have to make the issue. So here what we have to prepare? We have to prepare the store ledger using the FIFO method. So FIFO method is the method of a store ledger where whatever the material comes first in the store, the same material is supplied to your production department. Whatever comes in first, that you have to issue first. Receive from vendor, that is first in your store. And whatever available, that you are issuing to your department. That is your first out. Okay. So based on this transaction, we will prepare the store ledger using FIFO method. I'll show you how to do it. So first thing is Jan purchases 4,000 unit rate they have given. So whenever purchase, the first 3 columns only you have to consider. Write down the date, purchases, how many units? 4,000, 4 rupees and 16,000. So once you've done this, before second entry, you have to write the same thing, same maybe purchases into your balance column. Next is again on 25th, there is a purchase of 500 units at 5 rupees. So enter this, Jan 25th, purchases 500 units, 5 rupees, 2,500. So remember, whenever you are using FIFO method, you have to write down the balances separately. You should not club these. You have to write 4,000 and again 500. Separately, you have to mention the balances. You should not club. You should not club like 4,500 and this amount. No, you should not do in FIFO method. In FIFO and LIFO methods, you have to write these separately and these also separately. Should not club or add. So this is Jan month. It's done, over. Next in Feb, there is an issue on 5th. So before that, what we have to do, this balance we have to show as a opening balance on 1st Feb 2023. So 1st Feb balance or opening balance, write down. As I said, you should write those separately. 4,000 first unit, 4 rupees, 16,000, 500, 5 rupees, 2,500. Write the separate. Next on 5th, there is a issue. How many units? 2,000 units you have to issue. So whenever you're issuing, now we consider the methods, which methods we are following. As it is FIFO method, what we have to do? We have to issue from this. Issue from this means we have to consider this rate. Like there are two materials available, right? So instead of issuing, can we issue this one, first 500 issue, then this issue? No, because we are issuing as per FIFO method, whatever comes first, that only you have to issue first. So in this 4,000, this is the first balance. So in this only you have to mention, you have to issue. So 4,000, 2,000 units you are issuing. What is the rate? This rate only you have to consider, 4 rupees. So 2,000 into 4, 8,000 is the value. Now, how to write the balance? After issue, how to write the balance? In this 4,000 units, how many units you have issued? 2,000. So how much is the balance? 2,000. 2,000 balance at 4, 8,000. And this also we have to write separately. 500, 500, 5 rupees and 2,500. Separately we have to mention. On 10th, there is a purchase of 6,000 units, 6 rupee, 36,000. I'll show you. On 10th, there is a purchase, 6,000 units, 6 rupees. Same thing we have considered here. So again, in writing the balance, first 2,000 balance, first balance, second balance, and this purchase balance, third balance we have to write. Now on 12th, there is a issue. On 12th, 4,000 is the issue. So how to issue this? See here. This 4,000 we have to issue. As I told, it is a first in. We should not issue from this. We have to issue from this first. 2,000 units we have issued at rupees 4. How many units again we have to issue? Again 2,000 left. They asked us to issue 4,000. 2,000 we have issued. Another 2,000 we have to issue. How we have to issue? Again the next first one. This one is 0 now. 2,000 minus 2,000, it is 0. So it is done. Next, this one, 500, issue 500, rate is 5 rupees, 2,500. So in 4,000, we have issued 2,500. How many units are left? 1,500. This 1,500 we can issue from this last slot. So we have issued considering this rate. We have issued this. So how much is left? 6,000 minus 1,500, 4,500 is left. 6 rupee 26,000. Again, after this, there are again March entries. So what we have to do? Opening balance as on March 1st, 4,500, only one balance, right? So 4,500, 6 rupee 27,000. So on second, there is an issue. How many units? 1,000 units. So 1,000 unit can we issue in this? Yes, we can easily issue. 1,000. How much left? 3,500. Again on 5th, there is 2,000 units. So in 3,500, can we issue 2,000? Yes, we can. So minus 2,000. How many units left? 1,500. Rates, you have to consider the same rate. Okay. So 9,000. On 15th, there is a purchase of 4,500, 5.5 and 24,750 amount. So now how to write the balance? This 1,500 and this balance as it is we have to write, and this one next line or next balance we have to mention here. Now on last 20th, there is an issue of 3,000 units. So this is this is 1,500 units and 4,500 units. So we have to issue 3,000. As it is first in, first out, this one is the first slot. So issue that first. How much is left? Again, 1,500 we have to issue. From this slot, we can issue this. So rates will be separate. This 1,500 minus 1,500, 0. This one, 4,500 minus 1,500, 3,000 is left. Balance is 3,000. Rates are these. So at the end, once you're done with all your dates and transactions, what you have to write? The closing balance or closing stock as per store ledger is, you have to write the units like 3,000 units valued at rupees, the value amount 16,500. Consider there is no this 20th transaction. There was no 20th transaction. This is the last transaction. Then how we have to write? 4,500 and 1,500. That is 6,000. The closing stock as per store ledger is 6,000 units valued. These two things we have to add. Add in a sense only for telling the value we have to add. Again, for the next month, separately we have to show. We should not club it. So 24 plus 9,000, that is 33,750. You have to write the value if this transaction was not there. Here, transaction is there and the last only one value left. The same thing you're going to write here. Okay. I believe you understood. This is the FIFO method. In next question, we will see FIFO and LIFO. Write down this question, try the FIFO method, and in next video, what we will do, we will see FIFO as well as LIFO methods. Okay. LIFO is, there is only one different. The method, how we issue is like considering the balance, maintaining purchases or mentioning purchases, issue, everything is same. But instead of issuing the first slot, we issue the last or the last slot available. I'll show you now just for a information purpose. So here, when we have these two things, instead of issuing here in LIFO, we issue this first and then we'll go for this one. From last to first, we will go in LIFO method. Okay, that is the only difference. Rest thing will be the same. So do it, try to do this question, and in next video we will solve FIFO as well as LIFO methods. Okay. Thank you very much. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.